Shalom, I'm Jim Becka. Welcome to another Hebrew lesson. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to Joseph Klausner. He was a candidate to be one of the first elected officials for the state of Israel and wrote a book about Jesus in the Talmud. Watch his story on MessianicJudaismNetwork.net. Today's letters are the bet, which makes the b sound, as in balloon. And if you take away the dot in the middle of the bet, which is called a degesh, the letter becomes the vet, with the V sound, as in victory. Before we go on, let's review the aleph from the first lesson and the nichud, our vowels. The aleph without a vowel makes no sound, and the aleph with the T vowel makes the ah sound. And I haven't told you this before, but an aleph with the horizontal line also makes the ah sound, just like the T vowel. And the single dot under the aleph makes the E sound. Add a vowel to the bet, such as a single dot, and you get the bet sound b and the vowel sound e. So the letter becomes B. Last time I introduced you to the first two words of the Lord's Prayer. It's Avinu Shebashamayim, our Father who art in heaven. The first letter of Our Father is the aleph, with a little t as a vowel, and it makes the ah sound. Let's remove the vowel. Remember, if the aleph has no vowel, the aleph has no sound. It's silent. So now the word becomes vinu. No avinu, but vinu. Now let's use a different vowel underneath the aleph. Let's use a single dot. The single dot under the aleph makes the E sound. So now we have Evinu. Remember, it was Avinu with a little T. It was Vinu with no vowel. And now it's with the single dot, Evinu. Now look at the second letter. It's the vet. It makes the V sound, as in victory, without the degesh. But it has a vowel dot underneath it, and that vowel adds the E sound. So when you put the sounds together, you get V and E, or V. Of course, the word is Avinu. Avinu, our Father. Remember, adding a dot or degesh to the vet produces the letter bet, which has the b sound, as in boy or balloon. So now instead of Avinu, the word becomes Abinu. And if we remove the vowel underneath the bet, we lose the E sound. And Abinu now becomes Abnu. What sound does this make? B, as in balloon. What sound does this make? V, as in victory. What sound does this make? Ba, as in Bach. What sound does this make? Sound out this word. Now remember, the T and the horizontal line both have the same sound, ah. It's Abba, Daddy. This is how you write the bet. Let's do a final review and you can take the quiz. We're going to look at everything up to this point. You're studying an ancient Hebrew language that was used in writing the Bible. It's called a Semitic language. The first letter you studied was the Aleph. Now you should be aware there are different styles of fonts for the Hebrew letters. Now the Aleph has no sound by itself, so you often see it with a vowel. And vowels are also called nichud. You got that little guttural sound at the end. Nichud. Now the T vowel adds the ah sound to the letter. And remember, the T vowel and horizontal vowel make the same sound, ah. The second letter we studied is the bet, which makes the b sound as in box or boy. Now if you take out the dot or dagesh, the bet becomes the vet and makes the v sound as in victory. When you add a vowel to one of the letters, you change the sound. We've pointed this out before. In an example, take the bet with the T underneath. You have the b sound, the T as the ah sound, so the bet becomes the ba with the vowel. Take the quiz, practice writing the bet. And if you like, watch the video about Joseph Klausner and how Jesus is in the Talmud. Shalom.